YouTube? I'm here with another tag video. This is the Harry Potter tag, and I feel like this is one of the ones you're supposed to do with another person, but I'm gonna answer the questions by myself, and that's just gonna be the way it is. So let's get started. First question is favorite book. This is difficult. I think I have two. I think my two favorite books in the series are Deathly Hallows and Prisoner of Azkaban. I used to have it like ranked out. I had two that were tied for first, two that were tied for second, two that were tied for third, and one that was last. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Prisoner of Azkaban and Deathly Hallows are my two favorites. Second question, favorite movie. I want to say Deathly Hallows, but there's two parts and I can't pick which one. I liked both of them. I think because they broke up the last book into two movies, they were obviously able to incorporate more of the book, and I think they did both of the books really well, or like both of the movies, like the whole Deathly Hallows book really well. I can't decide between the two, but the Deathly Hallows as a whole is my favorite movie. I can't pick part one or part two. I like them both really. I think they were both really well done. Of the whole series, they're probably the best. Next question, least favorite book. Order of the Phoenix, without a doubt. Without a doubt in my mind, Order of the Phoenix is my least favorite. It's the longest. Harry is just a whiny little biatch throughout the whole book. I just want to like go in there and slap him and be like, shut up. He's so whiny and so moody and so emo throughout that whole book. I can't. When I reread the whole series, that's my least, I can't. I do not like, yeah. Order of the Phoenix is my least favorite book, without a doubt. Next question, parts of the books and movies that made you cry. All of Deathly Hallows. One time when I was rereading it, this was like 2 years ago, and I reread the whole series and I was on Deathly Hallows, the last one, and I was doing Relay for Life with my residence. This is when I lived in residence in university, and I don't know if you guys know what Relay for Life is, but it's like you stay up all night, and it's like to raise money for the Canadian Cancer Society, I think. For cancer research, definitely. And you stay up all night, and it's like a relay, and you have teams, and one person from your team has to be walking. Anyway, so I was like, why have to stay up all night? I have like 200 pages left of this book. You know, this is the perfect time to finish reading it, rereading it. It gets to like 3 in the morning, and it's like the Battle of Hogwarts, and I am just like bawling, like so tired, and like, but then like hopped up on sugar because I'm eating food to stay awake, and just bawling, and everyone in my residence was like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? I was just, so many parts of that book made me cry. I think that honestly, the first time I ever cried in a movie was like ever in my whole life, not just in this series, like ever in my whole, because my mom used to cry a lot in movies, and I was like, that's dumb. Why do you cry in movies? And now I cry in every movie. The first time I ever cried in a movie, I'm pretty sure, was when I went to see Goblet of Fire at the Yule Ball, when, at the end, when Hermione like yells at Ron, and like, next time there's a dance, you be the first to ask me and not as a last resort, whatever she says. I totally just misquoted and like totally badgered that. Anyway, and then she like falls down on the steps and starts crying, like, or like not falls, but like sinks down onto the staircase and starts crying. I think that was the first time I ever cried in a movie. Yeah, I cried in both Deathly Hallows movies. Obviously, I cried throughout the whole book. Like when Dobby died, I was just like a hot mess. I cried so much. I think when I went to see Deathly Hallows Part 1 in theaters, like the weekend it opened, like the opening credits, and it was like the Warner Brothers or whatever logo, and I started crying just because it was like, it was coming to an end, and I was I was really sad. It's kind of a weird question. If you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be? It depends what year we're talking about. Like book 7, Neville. I don't know if anyone noticed that awkward moment when Neville is the hottest guy. Definitely. Or not really Harry. Harry will always just be whiny to me. He's too whiny. And Ron and Hermione, yeah, probably Neville, but like not Neville at the beginning, just like Neville in Deathly Hallows. Next question is favorite character. How do I pick a favorite character? How do I do that? Oh, Snape. Oh, I'm so dumb. Snape, but only like once you find out after like the Prince's Tale, after Snape dies and you find out everything that happened like throughout his life, then you like look back and you're like, oh duh. Yeah, so Snape. Snape would be my favorite character. Next question, what would your Patronus be? A sea lion. My three favorite animals are sea lions, monkeys, and dolphins. I don't know, a hybrid between one of those three? Or just a sea lion. I think sea lions are really cool. I went swimming with sea lions a few years ago. That was pretty awesome. Okay, next question. If you could have the Resurrection Stone, Invisibility Cloak, or the Elder Wand, which would you choose? The Invisibility Cloak. I think it'd be cool to be invisible. And the Elder Wand, I mean, if you're not good at magic, having a powerful wand isn't gonna make you better at magic. And on Resurrection Stone, I wouldn't want to bring people back from the dead. Yeah, I'd choose the Invisibility Cloak. I need to be invisible. And Harry and Ron and Hermione had a lot of fun with the Invisibility Cloak, so I would have fun with it. Next question, which house would you be in? Gryffindor! And I'm not just saying that because I love Gryffindor. I actually did like the Pottermore test. You guys saw that. So I actually am in Gryffindor. Yes, but I would say I was in Gryffindor anyway. Next question, if you could meet any member of the cast, who would it be? All of them? Probably like Emma Watson and Alan Rickman. The people that play Hermione and Snape. Those are probably the two I would pick to meet. But I would just like, I don't care, I'd want to meet any of them. I don't discriminate. If I could meet any of them, that would be so cool. I'd fangirl like it's my day job. Next question, have you played any of the video games? No, I don't play video games ever in my life, and I've never played any of the Harry Potter video games. Maybe they're fun. I don't know. I don't play video games. If you were on the Quidditch team, which position would you play? I couldn't be Seeker because my vision is not good. I probably couldn't be Keeper because I'm not a good goalie in real life, so why would I be if I was on a broom? I feel like having a bat and hitting things would be really fun, like being one of the beaters, hitting the bludgers at people. I feel like that would be fun. I don't know how good my aim is, so I don't know if I could do that, but I think that would be fun. That's probably what I would be. This is all in theory anyway, so whatever. Next question, were you happy with the ending? I was happy with the pre-19 years later ending where Voldemort died and everything was happy. I wasn't happy about all the people who died, but I understand that like people have to die. So I don't like begrudge J.K. Rowling for making people die. And then the 19 years later, at the first time I read the book, I was like, why would they do this? But then I was like, I could sort of see where she was coming from in the sense that like, if she hadn't told us what happened in the future, people would be like wanting more Harry Potter books and be like, what happens, what happens, what happens? So I sort of see it from like that point of view. And I mean like, obviously Ron and Hermione got married and had kids. Obviously Harry and Ginny got married and had kids, so that's fine. Some of the names that they picked for their kids were weird, but I mean, it was kind of an obvious ending. The 19 years later, like who married who, so that didn't surprise me. So that is the Harry Potter tag. If you want to leave a video response, I'll leave the questions in the information bar and you guys can do a video response with your answers to the questions and leave it as a video response to this video. If you don't make videos, you don't want to make a video response, you can just leave your answers down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.